And there are some shortcomings with the Vietnam market is we still depending on materials importation because domestic production not enough, sometimes higher than import price. For example, the price of corn. Sometimes our price higher than world price. And livestock productivity low, so high cost and high price too. And for example, now about the live hog around $2 and chicken about 2.5 or $3 per kilo. And competitive ability of Vietnam is low because many reasons I did refer. So we are afraid of about competition after the year 2012 because at that time market opens 100% follow WTO's agreement. And the fourth is the difference about the price between US soybean meal and Indian and Argentine soybean meal. The difference is about 30 to 50 US dollar per ton from US soybean meal and Indian soybean meal. But the big difference is not the most important if we compare with prompt shipment. Because you already knew about our currency policy, so we must face to a lot of risk. So we cannot sign a long contract. We will have a lot of risk. For example, now for me, during 3 months, I signed 3 contracts, DDGS, but now the price dropped for me now because we cannot estimate any situation about current exchange. So you should consider again about our country. The long term and long time and from shipment and another thing is we must buy big volume with from US, but we can buy small volume with Indian, such as that. So you should focus on container program. Yeah. And there are some special for this market or this area market. And another thing is US suppliers rare in Vietnam. So we have a few information. We have lately update, but I'm seeing a lot of suppliers here and. There are a lot of marketer here, and one available that business in small contract for safe price and safe using US dollar, difficult to buy. That is all my short presentation about Vietnam overview. Thank you for listening and hope to have more good information from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dung. Any questions? We have time for one question. The Philippines is importing about almost 2 million tons of rice from Vietnam. What kind of commodities can you buy from us?
What? Pardon?
What kind of commodities can you buy from the Philippines? We are buying 1.5 to 2 million tons of rice every year.
Nah, I just know we export a lot of rice to Philippines. So and this morning I have heard about we I don't know exactly, so we can buy about coconut milk. Yeah.
Coconut milk.
Mm.
Coconut milk.
Cobra milk.
Milk.
Cobra
Milk.
expel milk.
Meal.
Milk. Yeah.
Copra milk.
Hmm?
What
Cocoa.
about corn from the Philippines to
Yeah,
Vietnam?
I think Philippines, there are a lot of coconut milk, and we can import it. And not
The
only
gentleman
me, but
here asked about corn. Corn.
corn.
From the
Yes, I think it is depend on the price. If the price is very good price, we are ready to import. Not only me, but there are some importers and there are a lot of traders over there. So,
Sorry?
Vina Food?
Yes, Bina Food is exporting a lot of rice to the Philippines,
Yeah,
and this year it's
Yes,
about
I know.
1.7 million tons.
yeah,
So the trade imbalance between the Philippines and Vietnam
yes,
is very wide enough. So we are looking for products to export to Vietnam as
Correct.
well. No?
correct. Because in order to save cost of transportation, Vietnam export rice to Philippines, and we can buy and return corn from Philippines. We can exchange commodity. And this morning I have heard about that.
Yeah, there are a bunch of feed wheat stocks in the Philippines, and as a result, we're seeing some Philippine corn going out.
And another why is we are neighbor.
It's all about economic integration. Thank you, Mr. Dung.
Okay, thank you.
If there are more questions for Vietnam, please feel free to find Mr. Dung at the
Thank
dinner
you.
tonight. Thank you very much.